Hello Internet, Trusty Phil Brown here with another movie review for this week. This week I'm taking a look at The Grand Seduction, a Canadian comedy. It was based on a French-Canadian film and is now an English-language Canadian film about a small town on the East Coast where pretty well everyone is on welfare because the fishing industry that used to be what the community thrived on is now dead. In a desperate attempt to keep the community from falling apart, they decide to put in a bid to become to be the site for a factory for a waste disposal facility for an oil company. The only problem is the key thing to having that bid is having a local doctor. They don't have one. So the town's most beloved eccentric, played by the lovely Brandon Gleeson, decides to bring in an American doctor through a bit of a scam, and the whole community essentially lies to him and makes it seem like it's a far more welcoming and beloved place to him than it would be otherwise, just to get him to sign on in an attempt to get the factory to save the community. So it's culture class comedy, very gentle, very warm, very sweet, and like I said, very Canadian comedy. The cast is very strong. Brandon Gleeson's in the lead. Always really loved him, particularly in The Guard, and here he plays a very sweet, very gruff figure, very in tune with his normal persona. This Taylor Kitsch plays the doctor, and he's actually quite strong, much better than you'd expect from, say, Battleship or John Carter. He has a very charming way about him, and then the rest of the cast is just filled out with sort of beloved Canadian character actors, ranging from, say, Gordon Pinsent to Mary Walsh from This Hour Has 22 Minutes. It's a very sweet movie. There are a lot of laughs. It's directed by Don McKellar and written by Michael Drous, and I was kind of hoping that would suggest a certain edge to it, as McKellar's movies like Last Night or even Child Star tend to have a sort of dark, even somewhat cynical core to them. Ditto Michael Drous, who made Fubar and The Goon, but this is definitely not a film like that. It's a very sweet, sort of heartwarming, but crowd-pleasing endeavor that I think is very much worth checking out. It's sort of like the cinematic equivalent of a warm hug. So if that appeals to you, definitely check it out. It's certainly not a grand-scale blockbuster, nor is it a groundbreaking work of art, but it is a very sweet, very funny, very pleasant movie that does what it wants to do quite well, and is a wonderful little slice of Canadiana. So, yep, if you're looking for a little smaller film alternative from blockbuster season this weekend, definitely check out The Grand Seduction. It's about as far away from Godzilla as you could possibly get, and probably about as good as Godzilla in dramatically different ways. So anyway, this has been I guess, particular Phil Brown, signing off for RealTimeRents.com. Thanks.